going 2 months without posting. I'm sorry, okay? I swear that wasn't my intention. For the past month, I've been telling myself I'm gonna make videos, gonna get back into it. And honestly, just the only excuse I've had is life. Just been living my life, trying to balance everything, adulting, my job. And I'm the type of person, like, I just live in my head and then I get overwhelmed with everything and I'm like, I need to isolate. So yeah, that's just been what I've been up to for the past 2 months and basically why I haven't been posting. But I'm back. And I kind of wanted to start off with doing like a little Q&A because I saw that I'm almost at 400 subscribers, which is amazing. Love every single one of you. And I feel like most of you probably don't know who I am. You're like, who is this girl? Know nothing about her. I feel like a lot of you probably don't follow me on Instagram. And if you don't, go ahead and follow me. So if you're new here, welcome to my channel. If you're subscribed already and you're tuning in, welcome back. I'm glad you're watching my video and I'm glad you're still holding on even though I've been MIA for a while. But no, we're gonna get back into it with a fun little Q&A. I did ask on my Instagram a month ago for people to like leave any questions that they have for me. I'm gonna throw in some like basic questions in there to answer along with like the questions I got asked on Instagram. First question is, how old are you? I'm 28. What's your big three? This is like zodiac. If you're into zodiacs, you already know. My sun is Aquarius, so that's like my main one. Shout out to all my Aquariuses out there. And my moon is in Aries and my rising is Cancer. So if you're into Aquariuses, if you're into zodiac signs, leave a comment and let me know what your big three are because I really enjoy getting to know other people's big three, especially if you're Aquarius. Leave a comment if you're Aquarius because I swear I always, me and Aquariuses are like this. Anytime I meet an Aquarius, bro, we are like this. So leave a comment if you're also an Aquarius. Where are you from? What's your nationality? So I was born and raised in Pennsylvania, but both my parents are from Dominican Republic, so I am 100% Dominican. How many languages do you speak? So I speak both English and Spanish, both fluently for the most part. I'm still trying to improve my Spanish because growing up, I really did not like speaking Spanish because I would try to speak Spanish. If you went through this, you know what I'm talking about. Family or like people who speak Spanish fluently will like make fun of you if you messed up. And as a kid, that really like, I hated that. So I just like felt so embarrassed. So I just chose not to speak Spanish. As I got older, I got over that. And I really hated the fact that like I wasn't fluent in Spanish. I've always understood it fluently. I can read it fluently for the most part. But speaking it has always kind of been like my little like struggle, but I'm getting better. Were you always vegan? When people find out I'm vegan, they always assume that I've always been vegan. And I'm like, I promise you I wasn't. No, I have not always been vegan. Like I said, my parents, born and raised in Dominican Republic, Caribbean. Meat was a big part of my diet growing up until 2016. I decided to go vegetarian. I was that person that said I could never go vegan. Then one day I was like, why are vegans vegan? So I learned about it and then hit a nerve in my heart, the poor little animals. So then I was like, okay, I want to go vegan. But it was a lot at first, so I was vegetarian for 2 years, and then in 2018, I want to say, I went fully vegan. So I've been vegan for 4 years now. Does your Dominican family make fun of your vegan lifestyle? They don't for the most part. So my family will make jokes, but I never take it like in a negative way. I never take it like they're being mean or anything like that because I just grew up with a family, like we just love to just joke around and talk shit. Like that's just what we do. And it's like on both sides of my family. So I never take the jokes or ever took the jokes, like them like making fun of me. It was a shock when I first told my family I was going vegan, or actually no, when I first told my family I was going vegetarian, not even vegan. I just said I'm not eating meat no more. I was just vegetarian. That was like a shock. Which I get it, because even me, I was like, I could never give up meat. So it was a shock, but no one ever really like made fun of me in a way. It was just like jokes, and they still make jokes to this day, but it's like, it's funny sometimes. There's like a fine line between like funny, like you're my family, we kiki haha, like it's cool, and then there's like the annoying jokes where people drag it. My family never like has never done that. Oddly enough, like they've been very supportive, and that's probably why I don't take it personal, because my family, like whether there's like a cookout or like a family like get together or whatever, they're very mindful of like having food for me. So that's why I really just never take the jokes as like them being like malicious or making fun of me, because they're so supportive and I love them for it. Like when I went to the Dominican Republic back in February, my family there really knew nothing about veganism. If it was a shock to my family here, my family over there, whew. So, but they were so supportive and just very like mindful, like, okay, we like ask me like what is it that I eat. They would make me food. They would just like ask me questions, like, oh, we gotta make sure Vivian has something to eat here. So with the jokes, there's also a lot of love and support, so I don't take it personal. Okay, what made you want to start YouTube? Have you always wanted to? No, I haven't always wanted to make YouTube. It's funny because for years people would tell me like, you should make a YouTube channel. And just the thought of making a video and having people watching me, like, I was like, no, I can't do that. So I originally started a blog, and I was debating between YouTube and blog, but I was like, I don't feel comfortable being in front of the camera, like people watching me. So let me like start a blog, because I feel more comfortable writing because no one's like actually watching me. And oddly enough, I did not like blogging, because I felt like writing, since I'm not like the best like writer, I just felt like I couldn't get my personality across, and it just felt so like stiff. There's my cat. Yeah, so I just really felt like limited when it came to my blog. Like I just couldn't get my personality across. So then I stopped blogging, and last year I just had this moment where I was like, you know what? Maybe I should start a YouTube channel. And so I started it. Crazy enough, because I'm not the type of person, I don't like all eyes on me. I don't like attention. I'm a very like reserved like person. But I feel more comfortable making YouTube videos. And I actually enjoy it. Who would have thought? So here we are. As a vegan, do you only date vegans? No. Would I love to date a vegan? Absolutely. In a dream world, in my what, Tiffy? Fun fact, I have a cat, if you didn't know that. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I have a cat and he's up, so he's gonna be meowing. Come say hi. Come say hi to the YouTube family. Mayaka. This is Stevie. Say hi. Since you won't be meowing and all up in the video. So anyways, like I was saying, would I love to date a vegan? Absolutely. But I'm aware that vegan men, very rare, especially where I live. I've dated one plant-based guy. He wasn't vegan, but he was plant-based, which to me is like fine. But we just like weren't compatible, and I just feel like my options are very limited with vegan men. So my only rule to like dating right now is you just have to respect the fact that I'm vegan. I've dated guys that will eat vegan with me, like have said like, oh, I'm not vegan, but when I go out to eat with you, like I'll eat vegan, and like, or even vegetarian, and I'm like, hey, I appreciate that. Maybe one day I'll get to that point. Maybe when it comes down to settle, I will be a little bit more strict, but since I'm just dating for fun right now, I'm not that strict about like the diet. All I care about is that you respect the fact that I'm vegan. That's literally all I care about. If you wanna eat vegan with me, cool. If you wanna eat vegetarian with me, cool. That's a plus. But I'm not gonna like not date someone just because they don't eat meat. The only reason I won't date you, if you eat meat and you're an asshole about it, then I'm not gonna date you. But if you're very respectful, then yeah. When it comes down to getting married, that might change, because being that I'm a single woman, I have my own apartment, I have an all vegan apartment. There's no meat, no nothing in this apartment, and I love it. My standards are gonna be a little bit stricter when it comes down to like settling down, starting a family. Like, that's gonna be a different conversation. But as of right now, dating for fun. Emphasis on right now. Do you like surprises or rather know when something's coming your way? Even though I kind of like already answered this, I'm gonna answer it on here. If it's a true surprise where I had no clue at all, then I love surprises. They're great. Cool, ooh, you surprised me, that's fine. I just don't like when people ruin the surprise and then I know about it, but it's still like a surprise. You know what I mean? Where it's like, hey, I have a surprise for you, but I can't tell you. Then why'd you tell me you have a surprise? Then it's not a surprise. Then it's not a surprise. So why would you do that? Like that I don't like, because then I'm gonna bug you. Then you're gonna be annoyed because I'm gonna bug you until you tell me what it is. Because then I don't like it. Then I'm like, no, just tell me. Are you more introverted or extroverted? I'm very much introverted, but I can be extroverted around depending who I'm with. What's your favorite food? This one's hard because I don't have like just like one specific favorite food. I love to eat, like, but my definite like go-tos are tacos for sure. Tacos in any form. I could deadass like just eat tacos all the time and be good. Pasta, I'm such a pasta person. Pasta in any form. Tacos in any form. Any Caribbean food, honestly. Oof, Caribbean food, bro, just hits different. Like, there's this Haitian restaurant here that has vegan food. They have Creole tofu. They have their, I think it's like, I don't know how to pronounce it. I think it's like pickles. I don't know if I'm like saying it wrong, but it's like spicy coleslaw. What? So fucking good. I just love food. That's why I can't pick. I just love food. So yeah, but tacos, pasta, anything Caribbean, anything Dominican, as long as it's vegan. All right, now last one. What's your favorite movie? I don't really have a favorite movie. Like, I have movies that I like. First one that comes to my head is Pretty Woman. With Julia Roberts. Oddly enough, well, this is probably why I like it so much. It's my mom's favorite movie. And if you've never seen Pretty Woman, Julia Roberts is like a prostitute. She meets this like rich man, and they end up falling in love basically. But her name is Vivian. And I always joke with my mom and tell her, like, you named me after a prostitute. She swears that she liked the name Vivian before she ever saw this movie. But I just find it funny that it's her favorite movie and Julia Roberts' name is Vivian, and then my mom named me Vivian. So to me, I'm like, I think you named me after a prostitute. But either way, like, I love that movie. It's so cute. And I just like love Julia Roberts. And I love the fact that her name's Vivian, because my name's Vivian and it's not a common name. So yeah, so that's all the questions for the Get to Know Me. I hope you got to know me a little bit better. If there's anything else you want to know, go ahead and leave a comment. Like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. So I'll catch y'all in my next video. Have a good night or day, or whenever you're watching this. Have a good day, night, whatever. Choo, 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 choo.